Okay, I have a little bit different of a setup today. Here we go. The lighting's a little bit different, but we'll have to do. Okay, I got my little pup here next to me. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Oh, wait. Which way is this? Okay. All right. So, today we're going to talk about my own journey and story into like the spiritual entrepreneurship and what happens when you listen to your soul pull, your soulful self. You go with, you know, what your soul is telling you to do, even though it may seem scary and not logical. Um, so I'll share a little bit about my journey. I was very much in I started off in like the health, fitness, sport performance, nutrition industry, very like logical, science focused, and also very much in my masculine energy most of the time. And so when I started to really notice things were not lining up and they were not aligned with my soul anymore, I started to get like headaches, migraines, sick more often. And I kept getting this feeling of like, it's time to go. It's time to leave. It's time to make a leap. But I didn't know to what. And I didn't have like the mentors, I guess you could say, the expanders, where I even knew this was years ago what, you know, energy healers were, energy practitioners, spiritual businesses. I didn't even like know what that was. And so it took some time for me to develop and learn and find like mentors and coaches that were like, oh, like you're actually pretty gifted. Like you need to start utilizing this. And so I really did have like this soul pull towards it. And again, if you're someone who wants to become an energy healer, an energy practitioner, study energy medicine, start, a spiritual led type of business, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. You need to build, you need to gain experience, you need to learn, you need to experience the healing for yourself. That took a lot. And it's still an evolving journey. Um, and so it doesn't happen overnight. So I didn't make this leap into starting HHP, holistic human performance, overnight. So once I knew, and this was around the time of 2020, once I knew, I kept getting, though, not yet, wait it out, wait it out, wait it out. And then we the world shut down, and I was like, okay, it's time to make a leap now. So I didn't start off automatically. I actually started writing a book first. I started with my first book, but again, I was doing different things to create income. So like track and field coaching and train personal training and nutrition coaching. So it still wasn't in that spiritual wellness realm yet. I had started to learn about it, started to do my own like inner work and healing, and then I started to incorporate it. And then from there, really said to myself, like, there's something here. Like, I really need to like jump on this train. And so I took that leap of faith and I started HHP in 2022. And, again, it started off with a book. It started off with my first book, A Survivor Story, A Holistic Healing Journey Through Cancer. For those of you who don't know my story, I talk about this a lot throughout all of my teachings, and I always share this, but I'm a two-time cancer survivor. And so with that, it helped me learn a ton. So now, what I do today is I combine holistic health, energetics, and spirituality together to help people reclaim their health and find their soul's mission and purpose. Because If you don't have health, you can't get on your soul's mission and purpose, vice versa. So, purpose and health are directly correlated. You cannot have one without the other. That was my experience. That is what I learned. And finding and learning these energetic root causes for disease and just a specific way to live that I wasn't living before. And when I started to implement it, my entire world shifted and changed. And so we want to start to go inward. We want to, like, step one, if you're someone who knows that you want to lean into becoming an energy healer, practitioner, whether it be sound or medical mediumship, whatever it is, you first need to start to get into stillness, to get into quiet and go within so that you're listening to the guidance that you're getting so that you can take not just action, but aligned, inspired action. So that busy work, you're just wasting energy. You're leaking out energy. So you want to be very specific with the direction that you're headed in. And how do you do that? You get in stillness. You get quiet. Going outside in nature is one of the best ways to do that. Finding time, whether it be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, every single day to just get still and listen to the downloads that are coming in so that you can take action. And then from there, I just went all in. I can't say that I was 100% operating from, my feminine energy. I did utilize both, but I really was also, cuz when you start a business, you're in that hustle mode. So, I put all of my energy into that. And from there again, I needed to kind of readjust and really lean into what I do and apply that to business. And so learning that entrepreneurship is a spiritual game. You cannot have one. It can't be. So entrepreneurship is a spiritual game, and this is what I do help people with as well. And so I learned that very quickly. And again, it's practicing what you preach. And so from there, it turned into this kind of umbrella, this brand, HHP, and podcasts, physical products like non-toxic products, digital products, um, books, journals, coaching, healings, doing events and things like that. So you will find kind of your niche as you go through and know that you don't want to grip so tightly as to what you think logically it will be. It will develop into what it's meant to be. And so um, that is kind of had the evolution of HHP and where it's still growing. And I have an app that's going to be launching in a couple of weeks, which I'm so excited about. And that's going to have all of these integrational tools that I utilize myself. I help my clients also integrate into their daily lives, meditations, breath work, holistic living, and I bring on other professionals to teach about astrology, human design. I have different programs and courses. If you really want something that's going to completely change your life, aside from coaching, I would say the Metaphysics Your Health course is going to be it. Um, I'll link that in the description box, but that is definitely the transformative course. If you want to go all in and you want to focus on both your health while also starting a business, a spiritual wellness type of business. So that's something that can help you along the way. And then from there, you know, you get some reps under your belt too. Like, you start working with all different types of people. You start to call in your soul tribe community. You start to call in your people, your soulmate clients. And really what it comes down to is the energetics behind it. So you can hustle all you want, but if you don't understand the energetics of really anything of life, it's going to be really challenging for you to um not hit those goals, but progress constantly and like quantum leap in business. So that's something that I help a lot of um people out with because it's very important to understand energetics and how you can apply it and integrate it into your life, whether it be with business, your personal, your relationships. Like it's applied in all aspects, and so that is really what the transformation is. And so yeah, if you think you need help in any of these avenues, I'm here for you. I work with people all over the world, virtually, in person, and I travel and do different retreats and things of that nature. So that's a lot of fun. And again, most importantly, you gotta have fun with it, right? You gotta have fun with it. If you don't, then you're not really listening to where your soul is leading you. So soul pull is literally that pull that your soul is trying to move you in that direction. And just that's what you have. Each one of us has our own gifts, our own talents. Nobody can take that away from you. My gifts and talents are different from yours, vice versa. I can't copy you because I'm not you, right? So that's the energy also that comes with it. And so leaning into that will help you get onto your soul path, and it will help you with that resistance you may be having, and that fear you may be having to take that leap and to take that next step. Because if you continue to resist, this is where illness, sickness, disease comes in. And also, it's a repetitive cycle. So, until you learn that lesson, until you listen, it's going to keep repeating itself. And we don't want to do that. So, um, that's what I got for you guys today. And it's absolutely changed my life. Never thought I'd be doing this. And I'm happy that I said yes to myself. So at the end of the day, you want to say yes to yourself and be able to um listen to that soul pull, your soulful self, and where it's headed and where it's going. So if you like this, if you like what I talk about on my channel, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I have so much more where that came from. And the HHP app will be launching in the next couple of weeks. So everyone will get access to a 5-day free trial. Try it out. We have live stream classes. We have 300 plus on demand, a library of on demand videos, programs, and bonus, if you work with me coaching 101, you also automatically have access to the entire library and app. So that's that I feel was something that I was looking for when I was being coached and looking for coaches and mentors. It's one thing to tell someone to do what to do, but that's not really what a coach is meant to do. A coach is supposed to guide you, hold space for you, help you figure out those questions and that wisdom, that inner wisdom on your own. And with that, give you integrational tools that you can do it on your own, because I'm not with you 24/7. So I can help you to a point, but you got to do it on your own. So that's why I wanted to incorporate that into the packages and programs that I have. So that is what I got for you all today. I have much more coming out. Haven't done a lot. I think this is the first live that I've done since in 2025. So yay. I will see you guys soon. We'll talk, and adios for now.